city that has nothing to do with us, and then said, what are we doing about this? That's pretty offensive. That's offensive to the people that work in the city, and it's an outrageous thing to do. I just would ask, you all campaign on civility. I just wonder, is this what's going to happen every 2 weeks? Is this the kind of thing you're all going to allow as elected officials?
And I will comment. Yes, I'd like to comment back to George. This is by no means a personal thing. This is a business decision. A forensic audit is an audit that would be a fact-finding mission on possibilities. I am not saying that there's anything wrong with our finances. I'm just telling you, I don't know if there is or not. And I know that the other agencies are coming down on the cities and elected officials on the various different types of situations, whether it's disclosure, whether it's how you're budgeting your money, and it would be better for us to be on the end that says, we've done the investigation and our finances are picture perfect, rather than be on the other side that says, I don't know.
Let me get back to
if the auditor feels that he could perform that duty, and I know we have Ernst & Young's report from last year that there was a red flag there, and I believe Ernst & Young is going to do another outside audit this year indicating the same problem, and I gave you guys a copy of that Ernst & Young report from last year. But I'm going to refer to the auditor. If he feels confident in
right, but here's what I'm saying. This is, that's why I want to use John Herbst, but I want to identify as a commission, by consensus, what we want audited. We're not just going to open up an audit. I think John agrees with me. There's nothing, look, like I said, I've seen budgets from 13 million to 72 billion. The budget in Fort Lauderdale is a solid budget. The budget process is a solid process. I'm even more encouraged because we have a budget review group that has a tremendous amount of talent that's assisting us. So I brought that up for discussion with the direction to do something with John, and I thought you were going to make a suggestion as to how narrow or what focus, but my question is, what do we want audited if we're going to conduct an audit? Because an open-ended audit is just wasting our time. That's what he does day in and day out.
That's why I'm throwing it on the table. I don't know.
But what do you believe is the problem?
To you guys for help.
I think what the mayor's saying is very important that we focus in on. That we can't just say, here's something we read in the paper, are we in the same situation? I don't think that's the way we want to conduct
Well, then I
business.
guess I need to ask the interim finance director, and that question she could answer, if in fact you made disclosure to our bond, about the 5 finance directors. Did they not think that was a red flag, or did that information not get to the bonding agency? So that's the one question that I was curious
We'll
about.
get that question answered, but if that's a material issue in bonding, I don't know. But go ahead.
Maybe we should hear from John Herbst first. I mean,
Why don't we do this? She's up here.
The disclosure requirements, they submit specific questions to us, and we respond to those questions explicitly. There were several people involved in the discussion on the phone with each of the 2 rating agencies, like Fitch and Moody's, and we answered those questions. They did ask about things such as how population changes, to copies of the budget, to copies of what we did for this year's budget, how we were using fund balance to implement this year's budget, any questions they had asked, and I can provide copies of every one of those questions.
Okay, so we didn't disclose anything about the inner workings of our finance department as far as the
They normally wouldn't request that, I don't think. John?
because there was no finding.
No, that's not something I would normally expect the folks involved with a bond issue to ask. That is a question, and has been a previous audit comment from our external auditors, Ernst & Young. They consider that to be a material weakness in our internal control environment, the turnover because of the lack of continuity in the staff. It's probably something that they will cite us for again this year based on the turnover at this point.
But John, if there is a public document that they come out and cite that as a weakness, that document is available to every single bond agency, every bond rating agency, every bonding authority, correct?
That's correct.
So that is full disclosure on its face. So we have complied. It's been disclosed.
Okay.
So is there another area that we need an audit of?
Now, if I can just...
I'm going to refer to John. I'm not an auditor. All I know is that it's a concern to me.
All right,
I'm looking for advice from you guys.
Yeah, I just want to make it
Hold on, let me let John finish, and then we'll go to Bronny, then we'll go to Bruce, and we'll go to George.
as I said, that was an issue for them, I believe it was 2 years ago, and then we hired a new group of people, and that